the top stories, police investigating double homicide in Stapleton Village. Minister of Agriculture addresses 2023 Blue Justice Conference, and Premier Brantley welcomes opening of a new call center on Nevis. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
It's the Quartz Optical Annual Frame Event. Get up to 85% off on selected frames. Book your appointment at www.quartzoptical.com. Get that frame today with no cash from 3 to 24-month credit plans. You don't want to miss it. The Annual Frame Event. Up to 85% off. Only at Quartz Optical. See in store for details. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Scotty Stia Hendrickson. The police are investigating a shooting incident at Stapleton Village that resulted in the death of 2 young men. This incident occurred at about 2 a.m. on Saturday, 25th March. Investigations have revealed so far that a group of men were playing cards in a yard when a lone gunman wearing a hoodie entered the yard and opened fire on them. 2 of the men were shot and a third man sustained a broken leg in his attempt to escape. Dead are Jermaine Henry, 35, of Stapleton Village, who died at the scene, and Denzel Edwards, 34, also of Stapleton Village, who died shortly after at the Josephine France General Hospital after being transported there by the EMS. The scene was processed by the crime scene unit and items of evidential value were collected. The police are seeking the assistance of the public by providing any information that will aid their ongoing investigation. You can call the Stapleton Police Station at 465-2418 or the Violent Crime Unit at 467-1886, 1887, or 1888. Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources, Honorable Samuel Duggins, is in Denmark for the 2023 Blue Justice Conference, where he addressed the forum on behalf of fisherfolk in the Federation and, by extension, the region. In a post to his Facebook page, Minister Duggins stated that I am proud to stand with a panel of ministers of marine resources in the region who pledged their support for a fisheries satellite monitoring hub, Blue Justice Hub, in Jamaica. St. Kitts and Nevis is already in the fight to reduce fisheries crime and to protect our fisher livelihoods while enhancing food and nutrition security. He concluded by stating this regional support for the Blue Justice Hub is a clear symbol that the Caribbean governments like St. Kitts and Nevis will coordinate and combine resources to deter illegal, unreported, and unregulated activities in our oceans to ensure a sustainable future for our citizens. Premier Honorable Mark Brantley says the imminent opening of a new call center facility on the island of Nevis is great news. The Nevis Island Administration successfully concluded negotiations for a public-private partnership with the operators based in the United States in February of this year. The call center, which will occupy the building that previously housed the Brown Hill Call Center, is set to begin operations in May 2023. The operators are scheduled to begin interviewing prospective employees in April. Premier Brantley encouraged persons seeking employment to avail themselves to this opportunity. The opening of a call center on Nevis forms part of the NIA's thrust to greater job creation, bringing tangible benefits to the people of Nevis while spurring growth and development on the island. Premier Brantley said in keeping with his administration's approach to the development of Nevis, the government continues to pursue other initiatives that they hope will see more people employed on the island. After the break, water engineer calls for national conversation on water pricing, and traffic department urges motorists to wear their seatbelts. Stay tuned.
Here are your Hostel's Value Mart IGA specials for March 23rd through April 5th. Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Almond Breeze, almond milk, just $9.99. Essential Everyday Salsas, just $9.99 each. Gatorade, $8.99. Country Crock Margarine, $27.99. Super Chill Sodas are just $6.99. Essential Everyday Freezer Bags, just $7.99. And now, our very low weekly value deals. IGA and Essential Everyday Chunk like Tuna, Water and Oil, $3.49. IGA and Essential Everyday Cornflakes, $8.99. Almond Hammer Liquid Detergent, $19.99. Dawn Dish Liquid Detergent, $13.99. Almond Hammer Deodorant, $7.99. VO5 Shampoo and Conditioner, just $5.49. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or black cards can do.
Mimi, what's that song?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. With the growing water shortages and lack of water conservation, among others, Cromwell Williams, water engineer at the Water Services Department, said that it is time to hold a national conversation on the price structure of water in St. Kitts and Nevis. He was speaking during Wednesday's edition of the radio show and television program In Focus.
I think St. Kitts is one of the places where water is cheapest. The last time water price was increased was 2001, 22 years ago. Let us be realistic. $20 for water in 2023 is not sustainable if we want to provide a world-class water service. So that is something that needs to be accelerated.
He said the topic of conservation has been ongoing for 20 plus years, and there are some people playing their part. However, there are some people who choose to use the water as they please, given its low cost.
That is not sustainable because there are persons, households that are using 30,000 gallons, 50,000 gallons when they should be using 3,000 and 5,000. They're using 10 times the water that they should be using. And this is no joking matter. There are families and households that have leaks. They're using 10 times the amount of water that they should be using. And so you are robbing your neighbor of having a reliable water supply.
The mission of the St. Kitts Water Services Department is to ensure that all reasonable needs of customers are met in a timely and efficient manner through the effective management of the Federation's water resources. And finally, on the local scene, seatbelts are one of the most essential pieces of safety equipment inside of any vehicle. This is according to Sergeant Sophia Henry from the Traffic Department during her appearance on the radio program On the Road on Tuesday. She outlined the importance of wearing a seatbelt, noting that it reduces the likelihood of death during an accident.
Wearing a seatbelt could save your life. This might sound like an oversimplification, but the fact is that it's true. Seatbelts are designed to keep you in place during sudden stops or other jerky, unexpected movements. They reduce the likelihood of injury and death in automobile accidents.
With reference to the Vehicles and Road Traffic Act, Sergeant Henry stated that a person should not drive their vehicle until all persons traveling are properly restrained by their seatbelt.
63(1) of the Vehicles and Road Traffic Act states no person shall operate a motor vehicle unless the driver and any passenger in the front seat of the vehicle are adequately restrained by a seatbelt. And it also went on to say motor vehicles exclude from motor vehicle manufactured before January the 1st, 1990. So the buses that were manufactured before 1990, they're excluded. But anything after that, you must be restrained by a seatbelt.
She also stated that children under 5 must be in a car seat.
A passenger who is under the age of 5 must be restrained by a seatbelt, and they must be in a car seat. So if you're under 5, you must be in a car seat and also restrained by the seatbelt. Over 5 and under 14, whether you're in the back seat or the front of the vehicle, you must be restrained by such.
Sergeant Henry added that failure to comply will result in a fine of $200. On the Road airs every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. during the morning show with GQ. Coming up in regional news,